Wrangler Network is at Charlotte McCoy's Music Row Live, and it is the CMA Awards week. And this guy from a small town, now he's up for New Artist of the Year for the CMA Awards. How exciting is that? It has to be surreal.
Pretty exciting, yeah.
Pretty
like
crazy.
You said off air, we've come a long way from playing in Huntsville, Texas, and it's been a fun ride. It's just been a long one.
Yeah, no, I can imagine.
I mean, we've been friends for quite a while.
You've seen it from when you were at the very bottom and climbing up. But what's crazy about it is you haven't changed as a person, and I think that's why people resonate so well with you, especially now in the country stations. I mean, people are loving what you're putting out because it's true country music.
Well, it's funny, like, I always got told, especially when we started out, playing just local bars in Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, it was like, your Texas music, your red dirt music.
Yep.
And it's like, the music really hasn't changed much, and now that we're on a national scale, it's like, oh, that's real country music. I'm like, y'all can call it whatever you want. Like
Where
you
have
said,
you been?
I'm still going to be the same old person, you know what I mean? I feel like that, I just said this in my last interview. Somebody was like, what advice do you have for younger artists? And I was like, just be yourself. Yeah. Because one of these days, if you're not yourself, you're going to wind up really famous for something you don't like, skin that you don't like wearing. And I was like, I can't imagine what that's like.
No, that'd be exhausting, I feel like. And trying to be something you're not. So I think that's what's so cool about you. Like we said, we've known each other a long time. You've had some memorable moments this year. I got to watch you at Houston Rodeo, behind the buck and shoots. It was so cool to watch you there because I felt like you were just in your element. It had to be just so gratifying to be in that moment. It's close to home. And being there performing for thousands and thousands of people there that night. And your concert sold out.
That, to me, that felt like, so look back a year at Houston Rodeo, I felt like that was like the end of a chapter. Yeah. And I really, truly, on stage this last year, I felt like it was the beginning of a chapter. And I think it was because we were playing a lot of new material. Yep. Which, playing new material in front of 75 people is, it's not nerve-wracking, but you're having to really feed it to them just right, just to make sure you're selling it. Yeah. And it's a little harder in front of 75,000. Yeah. And so, like, that night, I was really I didn't come off the stage with that huge, woo, that kind of a bull rider slap your chest that I usually do. I came off and was very calm and somber and was like, that was a little weird. I felt like an adult out there tonight, which is really weird.
Hey, we have 2 kids now. You're married. You are an adult, but you're also New Artist of the Year. So let's talk about what's the best moment of your year so far. And it's hard.
I don't know. This has been a pretty crazy year. For the first single off our new record to go gold was pretty big, which means that it stayed on the air longer. I think it was out for 49 or 51 weeks, which is a really big deal. In fact, tonight at the ASCAP Awards, Tony Lane and Brett James are getting an award for that, which is pretty cool, like from an artist looking at a songwriter perspective of it. And we got to sell at the Ryman Auditorium. And in that set, I cut half my songs out and just played like Merle Haggard and George Jones and Patsy Cline, and kind of took a stand for country music. Like, I don't care if anybody else is going to play it, I'm going to play it. I think that's been a huge, I don't know that it's one thing for me this year. I think all year I've gotten to put my boots in the dirt and say, I'm going to stand for what I believe country music is. And so far, nobody's balked me.
No. It's funny. I remember in Lovington, New Mexico, audio went out at your show, and you started playing some old country music, and everybody in the crowd went crazy because they were like, heck yeah, finally someone gets it. And so like I've said before, I'm so glad the world's fallen in love with you because we have always been in love with you. We think you're the greatest. So good job, Cody, and congratulations. You're going to win it.
Oh. Yeah. If not, either way, there's going to be some Michelob Ultras get drink.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Cody.
Thank you, Alexis.
You're awesome. Thanks for watching Wrangler Network. If you like my outfit today, be sure to check out Wrangler.com.